Welcome to Red Tech channel, a new way to learn.
So today I am going to discuss about the MP Group 5 Radiographer previous year question with solution. Please watch the previous video before watching this. The link is given in the description. So let's begin. This is part 3. Part 2 videos already uploaded. Please watch that video also. Question number 31. Which of the following statement is incorrect regarding rotating anode X-ray tube? So you have to tell about the incorrect statement regarding the anode X-ray tube. So option number 1 is the ability of the X-ray tube to achieve high X-ray output. Option number 2, its capability of withstanding the heat generated by the large exposure. And option 3 is the purpose of rotating anode is to spread the heat produced during an exposure over a large area of the anode. Option 4 is rotating anode decrease the total target area. The option number 1, in this the ability of the X-ray tube to achieve high X-ray output. So by using the rotating anode resulting the lifetime of the lifespan of the X-ray tube is increases. So it is correct regarding rotating anode that it achieve high output. So as we go to the second option, its capability of withstanding heat generated by large area. So while using the rotating anode, its heat generating capacity also increases, and which increases the large exposure. So that option is also correct. Now go to the third option. The purpose of rotating anode to spread heat. So when we use the rotating anode, it continuously spread the heat produced during an exposure over a large area of the anode. So it also correct regarding an rotating anode. So rest option is option number 4. Rotating anode decrease the total target area. So the right answer is basically this option. Rotating anode basically generally no connection between the rotating anode the target area. So incorrect statement regarding rotating anode is option number 4. Question number 32. The transfer of heat through a material or by touching is known as. So what medium, or but basically the term referred that when you transfer the heat through a material by touching or by anything, what it term called? So option number 1, conduction. Option number 2, convection. Option number 3, radiation. Option number 4, potential energy. So as you know that you have studied earlier also, so the right answer is basically option number first, N means conduction. Right answer option number 1, it means conduction. Question number 33. Stable gold has a nucleus with number of protons and number of neutrons. So how much basically gold has its protons and neutrons in his nucleus? Option number 1 is 79 or 118. Option second is 89 and 118. Option 3 is 79 and 128. Option number 4, 89 and 128. So as you know that, and as you have seen the previous question also, that the gold has the atomic number is 79. So the number of protons is equal to the number of atomic number. So the number of protons is 79 and the neutron is 118. So the right answer is basically option number 1, means 79 its atomic number or proton number, and 118 its neutron. Question number 34. Lateral 90-degree flexion projection of elbow joint is mainly done for. So why we do the 90-degree flexion projection of elbow joint, for which body part, or you can say for which we have to do this projection? So option number 1 is patient comfort. Option second is the oligoclonine process can be seen in profile. Option third is radiation can be seen in profile. Option 4 is ulna can be seen properly. So when we do the elbow joint AP projection, we can easily see the radius, ulna and humerus very properly, but unfortunately we can't see the oligoclonine process. So for the oligoclonine process we do the 90-degree flexion projection of elbow joint. So option number second is correct answer. Oligoclonine process can be seen in profile. So oligoclonine process, for oligoclonine process we do the lateral 90-degree flexion projection of elbow joint. Question number 35. Find the appropriate definition of radiation unit Röntgen. So what would be the preferred, or you can say perfect definition of radiation unit which is Röntgen? Option number 1 is electric charge per unit mass of air. Option second is quantity of radiation received by radiation worker and population. Option third is radiation emitted by material, and option 4 is radiation dose in air and tissue. So the right answer is basically option number 1, which is electric charge per unit mass of air. So in what electric charge having per unit mass of air, that is basically called Röntgen. You can see the all unit radiation unit in a single video. I discuss in the first year model test paper. You can see and watch the video. Please go to that playlist. You can check out the whole papers I have discussed in detail also. Question number 36. The floor of the darkroom should be. So what would be the darkroom floor should be? What criteria should be fulfilled in the darkroom? So options are: option 1 is durable, option second is not slippery, option third is easily cleaned, and option 4 is all of the above. As I have uploaded the darkroom video, you can watch in. If you want to go in detail about the darkroom, you can watch the detail. So now you have to choose the darkroom. When you go to the darkroom, you must feel that the darkroom should be clean. So option third is fulfilled. So darkroom should not be slippery. So option second also correct. And you can also want it that the darkroom should be durable. It cannot be not so hazy type, and nothing like, or you can say comfort, basically, which give you comfort. So all the third options are fulfilled in the darkroom. So the right answer is basically option number 4. The darkroom should be durable, not slippery or easily cleaned. So option number 4 is right answer, all of the above. Question number 37. Initial radioactive atom that undergo disintegration is called, which the end of product is called. So when a radioactive atom disintegrate means break down, and the product which will created, or you can say produced. So initially what would say that, and the end product what would say that. So options are: option 1 is radioactivity and radioisotopes, option second radioisotopes and radioactivity, option third is parent and daughter, option 4 is daughter and parent. So this question comes from the nuclear medicine. So you must note down that from this question that you have the basic knowledge. You must have the basic knowledge about the nuclear medicine if you go to the exam. So right answer basically option number 3, means parent and daughter. So the initial radioactive atom which undergo disintegration, which is parent, and the end product which came out from the radioactive atom after disintegration, which is daughter. So it is basic understanding that one product is a parent, then comes from that product after disintegration is daughter. So option number third is right answer. Question number 38. In automatic film processor, the total processing time is only. So what would be the total processing time for the automatic film processor? Options are 20 second, option second are 45 second, option third is 60 second, option 4 are 90 second. So this question comes from the automatic film processor, or you basically the right answer is option number 4, means 90 second. The total processing time for the automatic film processor is 90 second. Option number 39. AP axial lordotic projection of the chest is done for demonstrate. So why we do the AP axial lordotic projection? For what demonstrate in that projection? So option are base of the lungs, option second is apex of the lungs, option 3 is hilum of the lungs, and option 4 is ribs. So in AP axial lordotic projection of the chest, we do this projection in AP projection, and the back of the patient is attached to the cassette or the detector, and the below basically the stomach area, or you can say the stomach area, or you can say below diaphragm level body is forward, and the upper portion of the body is attached to the film. That would be the projection position. So we would see the apex of the lungs. So the right answer is basically option number second is apex of the lungs. To demonstrate the apex of the lungs, we do the AP axial lordotic projection. Question number 40. Scotty dog projection of spine is called as. So what would be the Scotty called projection of the spine? Option 1 is PA oblique projection, option second is AP oblique projection, option third is right lateral projection, and option 4 is left lateral projection. So right answer basically option number second, which is AP oblique projection, is the Scotty dog projection of the spine. Question number 41. What material is the rotating anode stem made of? So what material is made up of rotating anode? So the options are copper, tungsten, molybdenum, and option 4 is silver. So the right answer is basically option number 3, which is molybdenum. Molybdenum is the anode stem of the rotating anode. If you want to go in details, you can watch the first year model test paper. In that playlist I have discussed the rotating anode in detail. You can check out the video also. Question number 42. When orbital electron in magnetic element is aligned predominantly in one direction, resulting in the formation of magnetic poles in the atom as a whole, these atomic magnets are called. So when we put the patient in a magnetic bore, the magnetic element basically in the atom of the body of the patient align along the magnetic poles, and the body becomes behave like a tiny magnet. So what basically the atomic magnet are called? What the term used for the atomic magnets? So option are magnetic domains, option second is non-magnetic element, option third is magnetic compass, option 4 is magnetic induction. So the right answer is basically option number 1, which is magnetic domains. They behave like an atomic magnet, and that are called magnetic domains. Question number 43. What is the atomic number of tungsten? Option are 64, 74, 84 and 94. So the right answer is basically option number second, which is 74. 74 is the basically atomic number of tungsten. Question number 44. Which of the following cells are involved in phagocytosis? Phagocytosis basically killing of the dead cells. So which cells are involved in this? Option 1 is reticular cells. Option 2 is mast cells. Option 3 is histocytes. Option 4 is plasma cells. So this question comes from the physiology. You can check out the anatomy and physio playlist for the detailed video regarding this. So the right answer is basically option number 3, histocytes, basically the phagocytes in nature. Question number 45. Characteristic curve is the curve which plots against. So what characteristic pulse basically? Option number is 1 is exposure and density. Option number 2 is exposure and sharpness. Option number 3 is exposure and resolution. Option number 4 is exposure and fog. When you face this type of question in your examination, and when you have no idea about that question, you must go through the options where you can check out the one term and the second term which is similar to each other, and when you plot the graph, one term is increasing and the second term is decreasing, or you can say both are increasing or decreasing. So you can check out the comparison also. So now you can see the right answer is basically option number 1, basically exposure and density. So these are the 15 MCQ questions which is part 3. I hope you clear out all the points. So that's all for this video. Do subscribe if you like, and thanks for watching. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.